and practice it and put our steps forward to become a successful individuals. Whether you are a student or you are a young professional, we face several challenges, and the question is what we do when you fail. Whether you quit or you put your step straight and put forward. So friends, when we talk about the grit is nothing but the combination of your passion and the perseverance to achieve your long-term goals. You know, we all would like to become something. We desire. The very nature of human being is to have desires in life. I don't blame people who have desires, but only blame them if they don't deserve to fulfill the desires. I think this is where the importance of developing the competencies, developing skills, updating ourselves are very, very important. Sometimes what happens, without proper knowledge about our skills, we fix our goals. And we fix our goals and we put our efforts. And the kind of passion we have on the goals when we actually fixed it gradually disappear over a period of time. These goals are no more your concerns. They are no more in your mind. It was out of a sudden you want to become something, but you never put it into your passion, and you put your actions in a perseverance, and therefore what happens? Your goals becomes a distant goals. So to accomplish your goal, you need to have that passion. You need to have that perseverance. And with these two important things, you can become what you would like to become. This is what the several success stories talks about. But you keep this in mind right from your childhood. When you want to become a great musician, when you want to become a great mathematician, when you want to become a great the programmer, friends, believe me, this compassion in you will enable you to acquire the adequate skills and competencies. They help you to create your pathways, and with your perseverance, step by step, you will reach the goal one day. But what's happening in today's? We have many goals, but the passion and the perseverance are absolutely missing. You know, one nice example that I can give is when a movie, let's say, I remember the beautiful movie of Sagar Sangamam. That was somewhere in 80s, when Kamal Hassan, the male, was dancing so well, and many people watching the 3 hours movie would become the good dancers. While watching the movie for 3 hours, the goal was set. They want to become a dancer like Kamal Hassan. But the moment the movie is over, you come out of the theater, you go home, your goal gradually disappears, and you jump into the another goal. So friends, such kind of a jumping, a monkey jumping from one branch to another branch of a long tree, may not yield any results. As you always know, a rolling stone has no weight. Therefore, determining a strong goal in life is a very, very important aspect, for which you need the mentoring, the guidance, the knowledge, learning, and many other aspects. But deciding a goal of your choice, a goal cannot be a chance. A goal cannot be a force. If the goal has to be your choice, along with it, the passion and the perseverance are very, very important. So the grit talks about staying motivated till you reach your goal, even when you face the obstacles or setbacks. So you don't to fly away if there are difficult times comes to your way while you are moving towards achieving your goal. You still continue to be motivated and you are ready to face any challenges, and you know one day you are going to accomplish your set goals, the goals set by you, and they are your passion and you want to accomplish it. So this particular word was popularized by Angela in her research, talking about how individuals keep on changing their goals and the life become changing of goals all the time rather than reaching the goals and celebrating that the celebration of success. This is what the grit about. There are three important pieces necessary for the power of the grit. One is the passion. Being passion is something that you love for life. It is celebrating your life. The passion, the compassion is something which is originated within you, and you would like to stick to it, and this is not a different thing. It becomes part of your life. And the second one is the perseverance. Being perseverant means we don't just give up. We try again and again and again when the going gets tough. This is what the most important things that we need to keep in mind. So the passion, perseverance, and the persistence are the qualities that every individual need to develop. And this development process happens when there is a conscious mind, continuous reflection on our practice, and seeking guidance and mentoring from the people who have experience in their life. So this is what the grit is all about. When we talk about the resilient behavior, this is also, friends, very, very important. The resilience is the ability to bounce back from difficulties and adapt to change. These things are so vital because we have to be flexible. The proper definition of the creativity talks about it is the ability to be flexible and the ability to adapt to the change. I think these qualities are also very, very important for us to imbibe. We are having a new generation. We are talking about the millennials. We are talking about the Gen X. So these generations have different characteristics. And these characteristics are basically the kind of environment in which they are growing. And they are digital natives. They are living in the information age. They are the citizens of the knowledge-based society. They are experienced globalization. They have a wider networking. With all these things, these millennials have different characteristics. So along with these characteristics, they also develop certain typical behaviors, a behavior of giving up, a behavior of disappointments, a behavior of not able to cope up with the crisis, and therefore we also could see the several consequences in their lives in terms of the what we call the suicide tendencies happening in a larger way. During the examination time, the children put their best efforts and write the examinations with a strong expectation on the mind that they succeed to beyond their capacities. Therefore, any difference of results appear during the result time, they are not able to cope it up. Sometimes they give it up and give it to that an extent they give their life as well. We have been witnessing such kind of experiences not only in one particular place but throughout the country. So the millennials with these kind of the behaviors, they want everything to be ready, they want everything to be on the spot, and they want everything to happen all of a sudden. Therefore, these issues tend to be more in their life practices. So when you talk about resilience, it is the bouncing back. Even if you face a difficult time, doesn't matter how do you understand the difficult time and learn from it and cope up and come with a great energy to adopt the change. I think this kind of behavior is also very, very important. Even when you face a difficulty, you don't give it up and you try to come out with a more positive outlook. Even the challenges are being faced. So the resilient youth are better equipped with handling the stress and recover from the failure. Friends, there were few research studies conducted when the young graduates, when they complete the graduation and put their life into the world of work, and many people failed to work in the organizations. And they failed to work not because they are not having the adequate skills and competencies, but they are failing because they are not coping up with the people with whom they need to work. So individually they are excellent, but collectively they are absolute failures. So this collective coexistence is something which is very important that everyone needs to learn. So the resilient behavior is, even with the difficult times, how do you adopt and how do you really come out with the great energy to address this in a better way. Therefore, the resilient behaviors need to be nurtured right from the schooling, right from the colleges. Therefore, the individuals become more balanced and they know what is success and what is failure, and they also know the strategies to translate your failures into the success stories. And we have several such examples. The failures have become the great leaders in the world. Therefore, we need to come up with a kind of a framework that can be better integrated into our teaching and learning process. You know, there are the four important areas which are essential for this grit and resilience. And these important areas somewhere need to be addressed, integrated through your curriculum and the teaching learning process, and also the learning process, the learning opportunities that we give to them. What is the sense making? We need to make people socially sensitive. You know, the sense making is very important. We know that human beings are not objects. If I tell you that you look so good and you are the best person that I ever met, and I'm sure these words will certainly make some change in you because you are a human being. You have the feelings. You have those senses which can grasp these kind of motivating words. If I tell a chair, a table, or any object that you look so nice, so colorful, and you work so hard, and nothing happens to them, because they have no ability to have the sense making. Therefore, friends, the most important thing that we need to imbibe is the sense making. It is the socially and emotionally sensitive behaviors. How we need to be sensitive to our own behaviors, and at the same time, how we are sensitive to the behaviors and the experiences of the significant others that we encounter. And once you have this sense making, the relating is also important. And we need to relate what you call in psychology, it talks about empathy. You put yourself into the shoes of others. Therefore, you better understand the consequences of that action. And that helps you to make certain kind of interventions. Your interventions are your social, emotional well-being, your preventions, and your actual strategies to make yourself a growth mindset. So friends, your sense making, your relating, your intervening into your life, and also your visioning. Visioning is how to take this into a long-term base. These are very, very important things that individuals need to acquire in the learning process, and institutions need to provide opportunities for them to get into these important areas of life. And now, there is a declining student resilient behavior.
Sir, excuse me, sir. Can you, as we are falling short of time, can you conclude as early as possible with your final conclusion? Thank you, sir.
Are you talking to me? Someone, are you instructing me? I'm not able to listen to you.
Yes, sir, excuse me. Sir, as we are falling short of time, can you, for the validatory function, can you make it a little more shorter and conclude your session? Thank you, sir.
Yes, I concluded.
Thank you.
This one declining student resilience.
Yes, thank you.
So therefore, the institutions need to be equipped in providing various opportunities for our students to become more grit and resilient. Thank you so much. I'll stop here.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. 1 minute. Dear sir, we thank you for enlightening us how to deal and how to manage failure, especially with the resilience, and to have a thriving kind of personality for our youth. And you have insisted on 3 P's, that is passion, perseverance and persistence. Passion, perseverance and persistence, which is really needed, and especially resilience is to be adapted to have a change. Your presentation was very clear, sir, and understanding the pace of the participants. We thank you for sparing your valuable time and sharing your knowledge. Thank you so much, and we want to honor you in though not in person, but extend our real appreciation. Much. Dear all, and we have a very eminent person, Dr. Saroja, who would like to share her views on this topic. So kindly spare for give your ear, patient listening to our madam. Yes. Thank you.
Hello, dearies. Young and energetic, bubbling youth, vibrant. Really, from yesterday you have been inputting so many competency. Actually, many people are stopping at skills. It's not enough, we should have skills, I told you already. So, competency is the combination or hierarchy of knowledge, values, attitudes, ability, skill training we can give. Then, what is competency? Competency is nothing but expert action in time. Those who are competent in this, they can jump over, and even yesterday we have seen medical professionals, those who have given interaction session, they are accustomed to their expertise. So nowadays, present generation, global citizens, they need expertise action, not the knowledge, not the skills, not the abilities and all that is there in us. But we have to motivate ourselves. We should have an experience of expert action in time using our competencies. That is competency. It is actually a combination of, as my guru said, that is values. First values, then attitudes, then comes, it is a hierarchy of learning. Then abilities, then skills, then competency. So actually we are thinking of having one workshop on competency. Whatever we speak on competency, that may be knowledge, but it is not expertise, action or skill, whatever it may be. So now I would like to highlight what are the different competencies you have been hearing, that psychosocial competencies. I think you may be knowing global citizens. As a global citizen, when you want to flourish in jobs, employability and your personality growth, we need to empower ourselves with the psychosocial competencies. What are the psychosocial competencies? Psychosocial competencies means many people have exemplified that emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is the thing. But what is emotional intelligence? Introspection, self-observation, that is for meditation people are saying, and then we have to mindful meditation and all these things to improve these things. Self-awareness, self-understanding, self-analysis, self-development and self-flourishment. So in order to have all these things, we need to be motivated for right action in right time using our abilities and capacities. That is called competence. Now, what are the different competencies that we need to have? So, I would like to enlighten some meta-analysis research, because very few researches have been undertaken so far. Therefore, I would like to enlighten you what is competence. Just now I mentioned about. Then research findings right from 2015, అంటే 15 years 10 years బ్యాక్ నుండే మొదలైంది రీసెర్చ్. ఇక్కడ ఈ రీసెర్చ్లో ఏం కనుక్కున్నారంటే, దిస్ ఈజ్ ద మెటా అనాలిసిస్ ఆఫ్ 30 స్టడీస్, 30 స్టడీస్ కండక్ట్ చేశారు. సో దిస్ 30 స్టడీస్ రివీల్డ్ దట్ ఫ్యామిలీ డైనమిక్స్, ఫ్యామిలీ ఎన్వైరన్మెంట్, peer relationships and school environment significantly impact psychosocial competencies. ఈ psychosocial competencies improve చేయాలి అని అంటే ఫ్యామిలీ ఎన్వైరన్మెంట్ బాగుండాలి, పేరెంట్ చైల్డ్ రిలేషన్స్ బాగుండాలి, పేరెంట్ అంటే హోమ్ ఎన్వైరన్మెంట్ బాగుండాలి, అలాగే పీర్ రిలేషన్షిప్స్, ఫ్రెండ్షిప్స్తో స్కూల్లో, ఇంట్లో, బయట అందరితో కూడా మంచి రిలేషన్స్ ఉన్నవాళ్ళు ఈ కాంపిటెన్సీస్ డెవలప్ చేసుకుంటారు. అంటే సైకోసోషల్. సో సైకలాజికల్ ఆర్ విదిన్, సోషల్ ఆర్ అవుట్ సైడ్. Inner management and outer management is the main thing. So we need to manage ourselves inside as well as outside. What to manage inside? Our emotions, both negative and positive emotions, all of you know. Negative emotions, suppose if you get angry, people say that you should not talk when you are in anger. In anger, we speak out without any control. But sometimes people may say, cool down, think and then talk, so that you can emotionally very stable like. So you have to be very calm, cool. Calm mind thinks better idea. Cool means emotionally cool, stable, and then manage your inner emotions, negative emotions especially, managing negative and developing our positive emotions. Research ఏం చెప్తుందంటే, ఈ సైకోసోషల్ కాంపిటెన్సీస్ డెవలప్ చేయాలి అని అంటే దేర్ షుడ్ బి గుడ్ ఫ్యామిలీ ఎన్వైరన్మెంట్, వార్మ్ రిలేషన్షిప్స్ బిట్వీన్ పేరెంట్స్ అండ్ చిల్డ్రన్. దట్ ఈస్ మిస్సింగ్. వై? Yesterday, Srikanth Reddy told me that family environments are not good. Home environment, our parental role models are very, very important. If you want to have your child to have more strength, inner strength, then you should be very warm and then try to make them express their own feelings and emotions. How to express their feelings? People say when they come to counseling, then, madam, I don't know how to talk with elders, I don't know how to talk with youngsters. చిన్నపిల్లలతో ఎలా మాట్లాడాలో తెలియదు, పెద్దవాళ్ళతో ఎలా మాట్లాడాలో తెలియదు నాకు అంటే మనం మాట్లాడమే అలవాటు చేయట్లేదు ఇంట్లో. సో బీ ఏ గుడ్ రోల్ మోడల్. సో దీన్ని రీసెర్చ్ ఏం చెప్తుందంటే 30 అనలిటిక్ స్టడీస్ అనేసి అనలైజ్ చేస్తే హోమ్ ఎన్వైరన్మెంట్ ఒకటి, పీర్ గ్రూప్ రిలేషన్షిప్స్ ఒకటి, తర్వాత స్కూల్ ఎన్వైరన్మెంట్ ముఖ్యంగా స్కూల్లోనే అన్నీ నేర్చుకుంటారు, చిన్నప్పుడే రావాలి. నిన్ననే అన్నారు కదా, చిన్నప్పుడే చైల్డ్ ఈజ్ ద ఫాదర్ ఆఫ్ మ్యాన్ అన్నట్టుగా. కాబట్టి ఈ మెటా ఎనాలిసిస్ 30 స్టడీస్ చేస్తే 2015లో దే రివీల్డ్ దట్ ఫ్యామిలీ ఎన్వైరన్మెంట్, పీర్ గ్రూప్ రిలేషన్షిప్స్ అండ్ స్కూల్ ఎన్వైరన్మెంట్ డెఫినెట్లీ ఇన్ఫ్లుయెన్సెస్ సైకోసోషల్ రిలేషన్స్. అలాగే రోల్ ఆఫ్ పేరెంట్స్ అండ్ కేర్ గివర్స్. ఎన్వైరన్మెంట్ అంటే పేరెంట్ చైల్డ్ రిలేషన్షిప్ ముఖ్యంగా, పేరెంటల్ గివింగ్ యాటిట్యూడ్, పేరెంటల్ అండర్స్టాండింగ్ ఎమోషన్స్, బోత్ పాజిటివ్ అండ్ నెగిటివ్ ఎమోషన్స్, అండ్ ట్రైనింగ్ దెమ్ హౌ టు ఎక్స్ప్రెస్ దేర్ ఎమోషన్స్. సో ఇందులో కేర్ గివర్స్ కూడా ఉంటారు కదా, గ్రాండ్ పేరెంట్స్, తర్వాత పేరెంట్స్ లేని వాళ్ళకు కూడా ఉంటారు కదా, వాళ్ళ పర్సనాలిటీ కూడా రోల్ మోడలింగ్ అయితే తప్పకుండా సైకోసోషల్ కాంపిటెన్సీస్ డెవలప్ అవుతాయని. తర్వాత నెక్స్ట్ ఏం చెప్తుందంటే టెక్నాలజీ. ఈ టెక్నాలజీని బ్యాలెన్స్డ్గా ఉపయోగించుకోవాలి. బ్యాలెన్స్డ్ అంటే ప్రొడక్టివ్, నాన్ ప్రొడక్టివ్ అని నిన్న చెప్పారు చూడండి. ఆ విషయంలో 2019లో కిన్లే అని ఆయన రీసెర్చ్ చేసినప్పుడు ఏం జరిగింది అని అంటే, దోస్ హూ యూజ్ ప్రొడక్టివ్లీ దే ఫ్లరిష్ ఇన్ డిజిటల్ వరల్డ్. డిజిటల్ వరల్డ్ని మనం గెయిన్ చేసుకోవాలి ప్రొడక్టివ్గా అంటేను దాన్ని ప్రాపర్గా యూజ్ చేసుకోవడం తెలుసుకోవాలి. దో దేర్ ఆర్ మెనీ యూజెస్ బట్ వీఆర్ టేకింగ్ ఓన్లీ ది negative use. So we have to train from parents and also caregivers and also teachers to manage their own behaviors and train them in taking productive, using productive time and manage time. That's what they found, that if parents and caregivers give training in using cell phones, taking care of their own children, taking care of students, then definitely it will improve social relationships, emotional regulation, especially emotional regulation. ఈ కాలంలో చాలా కేసెస్లో కౌన్సిలింగ్లో వచ్చినప్పుడు మా పిల్లలు చాలా అగ్రెసివ్గా ఉంటున్నారండి, మా మీదకే తిరగబడుతున్నారు, మమ్మల్ని కొడుతున్నారు అంటున్నారు. అంటే ఎందుకు అనంటే ఎమోషనల్ రెగ్యులేషన్ లేదు. ఎమోషన్స్, ఫీలింగ్స్ని కంట్రోల్ చేసుకునే కెపాసిటీ తగ్గిపోయింది. ఎందుకు తగ్గిపోయింది అని అంటే వీఆర్ ప్రెషరైజింగ్ ఎమ్ ఫర్ మార్క్స్. స్కూల్స్ ఏమో మార్క్స్, ఇంట్లోనేమో మళ్ళీ నువ్వు మార్క్సే రాలేదు అని చెప్పి నెగిటివ్ థింగ్సే ఐడెంటిఫై చేస్తున్నాం కానీ పాజిటివ్ థింగ్స్ కాదు. కాబట్టి పేరెంట్స్ ఎప్పుడైతే పాజిటివ్ థింగ్స్ని ఎన్లైటన్ చేస్తూ సెల్ యూసేజ్ని వాళ్ళు రోల్ మోడల్గా ఉంటే తప్పకుండా వాళ్ళలో రిలేషన్షిప్స్ డెవలప్ అవుతాయి. తర్వాతనేమో ఇంకోటి ఏంటంటే ఎమోషనల్ రెగ్యులేషను, సెల్ఫ్ కంట్రోల్, ఎమోషనల్ కంట్రోల్ వస్తుంది. ఆ తర్వాత ఇంకోటి ఏంటంటే నెగిటివ్ ఎమోషన్స్ తగ్గిపోతాయి. అది కనుక్కున్నారు. ఈ ఇంటర్వెన్షన్స్ అన్నీ కూడా కొంతమంది ఏం చేశారంటే రీసెర్చ్లో కాంపిటెన్సీస్ మీద కొన్ని స్ట్రాటజీస్ డెవలప్ చేశారు. వాట్ ఆర్ ద స్ట్రాటజీస్? ఇంటర్వెన్షన్ స్ట్రాటజీస్లో సెవరల్ ఇంటర్వెన్షన్స్ లైక్ సోషల్ ఎమోషనల్ లెర్నింగ్. ఇక్కడ టీచర్స్ ఎవరైనా ఉన్నారా? టీచర్స్ ఎస్ఈఎల్ ఎవరైనా చెప్పారా ఇక్కడ మన వాళ్ళలో? సోషల్ ఎమోషనల్ లెర్నింగ్ ఎవరు? ప్రైమరీ స్కూల్స్లో ఆల్రెడీ ఇంట్రడ్యూస్ చేశారు, ఆర్ఐలో ఇంట్రడ్యూస్ చేశారు, సోషల్ ఎమోషనల్ లెర్నింగ్ ఇంట్రడ్యూస్ చేశారు. ఈ స్ట్రాటజీస్ అన్నీ కూడా దే ఆర్ ఎవిడెన్స్ బేస్డ్ అండ్ దెన్ దే ఆర్ రిజల్టింగ్ పాజిటివ్ థింగ్స్ ఇన్ బిహేవియర్స్ సచ్ యాజ్ సైకలాజికల్ కాంపిటెన్సీస్ అండ్ సోషల్ కాంపిటెన్సీస్. అండ్ నౌ ఇన్ కంక్లూషన్ I would like to say these competencies are to be developed right from home, right from school, and also through interventions. Evidence-based interventions resulted in developing positive relationships, positive emotional regulation. Emotional regulation means emotional control, balance, and how to use your negative emotions in a proper way, and how to use your positive emotions in a positive way, and enrich both preventive and promotive aspects of your personality. So personality growth will be developed only through competencies. In this global era, interconnected world, if you want to grab employability, the psychosocial competencies are very essential. Therefore, all of you, I am saying, psychology students and education students, go deep, and in internet and also in Google search you can find intervention studies. Take up intervention studies, take up evidence-based studies, and conduct research on this, and then develop your own psychosocial competencies. Every day, one psychosocial competency, one emotion you can control, and then over a week, and then over a month, and then grab it as an attitude or action and competency. Okay? Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you, madam. You have given the gist of the emotional competencies and how you have to develop them. Having good relationships in the family is the basic for developing emotional competencies. Psychosocial, they are innate. Everybody is having them. We have to nurture them. That can be done either in the family and consciously by using your emotional intelligence. Consciously using your emotional intelligence, as everybody used to say, it is a roller model. Ruler, R-U-L-U-R. Recognizing, understanding your emotions, recognizing your emotions, understanding your emotions, labeling them and expressing them and regulating them. These are the emotional intelligence. These are very easy model. Through journaling, it is the easiest way to develop emotional intelligence. Only through doing journaling. 1 week, if you journal, if you make yourself, if you notice all your emotions which are coming up, you can change your emotional state. So thank you very much. Lot of interventions are being designed at present to bring about, to develop emotional competencies in the students. Thank you, madam. So you have mentioned about emotional competencies. Interventions. So now the interventional studies are the important studies which are going on in the field of psychology. So everybody used to try to do that. These are the effective methods of generating new methods. New methods, intervention studies are the best. Thank you, madam, for introducing this. Thank you.
Thank you, madam. Now we will have one online presentation. Very short. Then we will go for, I think next will be for the valedictory function. Sister Amul Mary, are you online? Hello? Yeah, please introduce yourself and proceed with your presentation, please. Thank you.
At the end of the day, am I audible?
Yeah, can you proceed, Amal Mary sister?
Yeah, yes. At the end of the day, a pleasant evening to all of you. The area of my research is not related to technology or education. It is related to computer science, the role of artificial intelligence in image processing. So thank you for giving me this opportunity. Image is one of the important form of communication. Hello? Am I clear to you?
Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Something we are hearing in between. Now you proceed, please. Let us see who is. Yeah,
Am I
proceed.
clear to you?
Yes, proceed, please.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
This is Dr. Sister Amri Mary, Assistant Professor in the Department of Computer Science, working in JMJ College for Women, Tenali. Image is one of the important form of communication where the clarity is sought. Image processing technology develops the horizons of communication engineering, which facilitates more convenient modes of communication for people to communicate easily. In this paper, it deals with artificial intelligence, image processing, filtering, machine learning, and image authentications. Is the slide moving? Hello? Hello?
Yes, ma'am, proceed.
Okay. I have developed an algorithm that loads the image from the website, displays the output, and noise reduction is performed, and then filtering is done. The role of AI in image processing. The AI recognize the images, facial recognition, image enhancement, and image generation. AI technique in image processing that we have introduced different techniques like machine learning, deep learning, convolutional neural network, and computer vision. Machine learning is that it is a type of artificial intelligence which allows the computer to learn the data and improve the performance in real time. Machine learning makes the multi-layer neural network, hence it is called deep learning. Computer vision is defined as the teaching computer to see and comprehend images in the same way the human being does. For this purpose, there are 5 steps involved in this. First, gather the data, pre-processing, train the data, evaluate, and deployment. Data collection, I have collected the data from the reliable source website. Then, transformation is applied on the data. Training the data set is feeding the data into an algorithm which adjusts the parameters and minimizes the errors. Then model evaluation that through this we can analyze the performance of the model. And finally, how it is applicable to the real world environment. For this is the process of algorithm that I have used. Install the libraries, then load the data from the URL, perform noise reduction, and filter the data using canny edge detection method, and apply K-means algorithm to segment the image. Then it can be utilized in healthcare applications also. As I conclude, artificial intelligence provides a fresh research perspective to digital image processing. It has the ability to learn from millions of images and then apply its understanding a fresh image processing. So thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you, Sister Ramal Mary, for sharing on artificial intelligence to encourage the youth for to have a global understanding how to face these competencies. So your presentation was very simple and clear, and thank you for your initiation taken to share your knowledge. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, sister.
Okay, thank you.
sister.
Huh? Now we will have a presentation by Suguna madam. Thank you. Why are we waiting? But make it very short.
A very good afternoon to all the delegates of the day. This is Suguna Kuglori, student of St. Joseph's College of Education, pursuing my Masters in Education. I'm so glad to have this opportunity, and I officially thank all the management for giving this opportunity to explore and learn, and also to enhance our abilities towards reaching the international achievements. The topic that I'm going to present you today is the personality development of man through positive thought. So, personality development of man through positive thought. As we have heard, positive thinking is very essential for the livelihood. It helps us to develop lot many characteristics within us. So, how to attain this positivity and what are the benefits of this positive thinking? Let's have a quick watch. Positive thought is an advanced field of psychological analyzing and curing disorders of body and mental conditions of the man. Basically, when we have a positive thinking, it not only enhances the atmosphere around us, but also it enhances the mental and physical health of our body within us. So initially, positive thinking starts curing with us from within. Next, basically, this positive thinking can be analyzed through various theorems. Out of all the theorems, I'm going to bring about 3 well-known theorems and 2 unknown theorems. So, the first theorem that we are going to see is Sigmund Freud's theorem. Basically, Freud's psychoanalytic theorem states that human mind consists of 3 components, that is ID, ego and superego. Okay. ID, ego and superego. So it is, to put it in a normal words, it is nothing but just usually when we have a thought within ourselves, we basically have 2 forms, a negative form and a positive form. Like when we have a desire within us, half part of our heart encourages it, half part of the heart shows its reality. So this is the overall description of ego, superego and ID. Next, moving to the second one, that is Skinner's. Next. Skinner's theory. Skinner's theory states that through every reward after an achievement, the positive ability increases. Like if we consider a child after getting a good score in an exam, if we appreciate him or if we give some reward, it motivates him to get a good score again and again. In the same way, punishment when a student fails, like if a student fails continuously, if some punishment kind of thing, like if it is given, it stops him from being lazy, it stops him from being inactive and motivates him to get good score and achieve good thing. This is the major component behind Skinner's theory. Next, the third one is Levin's field. As we can see here a game called tug of war. We usually see it. Tug of war, it is nothing but what this Levin states is, like for a change to happen, if we need something, if we need a change to happen, the driving force should dominate the resistance force. So when the driving force is dominating the resistance force, we can observe the change. So this is what Levin's, in a tug of war, when the opposite team resisting is dominating, that team wins. When the driving force is dominating, that particular team wins. This is all about Levin's, and it exhibits that when we have a desire or when we have a feeling of strong will within us which is dominating the resistance, all things are possible. Next, coming to two important unknown theories, that is, the next one is cosmogenic theory. Science usually states that every living being has breathe within us. When we call it a living, when it is breathing, we call it a living. Similarly, we also know that Earth is a living planet, which means the space is also breathing. It is officially stated that the space contracts and relaxes 18 kilometers per every second. So this states that universe is also living and it is also breathing, which means when we release the energy, if it is a positive energy, the universe reciprocates the same positivity towards us, and then whatever we desire, the strong willpower helps us to attain that. Similarly, when we release a negative energy, the universe also reciprocates the same negative energy. There it exhibits that the thing that we are wanting, which is not that strong, will not get happened. Next comes group soul theory. Group soul theory is also one unknown theory which states that every organism comes under a grouping system. For example, if we take a carnivorous animals grouping family, though the animals can be of different forms, but within they are having the similar characteristic of meat-eating character. So, similarly, universe which is having a positive nature, as it is said in the Bible, God made the God made the creation, and when He saw, behold, it was so good, which means the universe, the creation itself is very good. So when human interacts with the nature, that is human nothing but other than caste, creed, color, system, religion, region, other than all these factors, human is all about humanity having a positive thought. So when a human is having positive thought, when he interacts with the nature, the same positivity spreads around and all the discriminations get stopped, all the discriminations get lowered. So that's how we should inculcate the habit of thinking positive, being positive, and spreading the positivity among the children. So these two are the two unknown theories, and overall I conclude saying that in the creation, everything is made up of a positive element. So when all the positive elements are put together, we can turn the society into a better living, and it can help the youth to grow in a healthy way. Thank you so much for giving this opportunity.
Thank you, Ms. Suguna, for presenting the paper. Anyone else still waiting to present? You are given opportunity, because we are waiting for the dignitaries for the validatory function. If you could share very short way, brief your presentation, you are welcome. Yes, somebody has to ask us, but I am not sure who. Please come. Thank you. Please introduce yourself and share your presentation. That's better. This is not.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Anil Kumar, research scholar under the guidance of Dr. Grace Indra Madam. Today, my topic, the importance of mental health awareness in school-going children. First, what is health and what is mental health? Health includes the physical, mental, and well-being, not merely absence of diseases. So, health important, and also mental health is very important. Mental health includes physical, psychological, emotional, well-being surroundings. It also reflects how we act, how we feel, how we learn. So it is the handle of stress and what is the our character in the surroundings. So many factors, so many reasons are affecting the children behavior in the school going children. Main example is peer group and family issues, toxic relationships, and lack of sleep, poor diet, and lack of exercises. So we are observing in school children's, the school children are some students suffering with these type of reasons. The reasons reflect to the mental health. So mental health is very important in the importance from the school going children. So many activities and so many awareness programs in the celebrating the school children. First of all, building emotional relationships, improving academic performances, building healthy relationships, promoting lifelong well-being, supporting school environment, breaking down stigma, importance social engagements, reducing the risk of mental health disorders, encouraging open communications, boosting self-confidence. Some of these are important for the factors. Now, how to improve the mental health in the students. This is the main important to school children. The first one is give a students the confidence to the speak up. It is very important, and confidence is very important to the every child in the classroom. And also promote positive self-esteem and encourage students to practice mindfulness and teach the importance of good nutrition. Good nutrition also very important for the school going children. And encourage students to exercise daily. And students how they set realistic goals. So these are all importance improve the mental health. The mental health means the absence of illness. So mental health is very important in the school going children for the making of good personalities in the society. And also it is encouraging good environment. This is the main features of mental health. Thank you once again and giving this opportunity. Thank you one and all.
Thank you, sir. Anybody else willing to share? Yes, please. Thank you for your patient waiting and listening. Thank you, sir.
Good afternoon to all. This is M. Srinivasu from MR College of Education, Vizianagaram. I am very proud to say I am also one of the research scholar. I am doing my work under the guidance of our esteemed principal madam, St. Joseph College of Education for Women Principal Madam T. Swaruparani Madam Garu, Professor, Dean of the Education ANU, and the convener of the GCPA. So today my topic is essential emotional competencies for teacher educators. సో టీచర్ ఎడ్యుకేటర్స్కి ఏ రకమైనటువంటి ఎమోషనల్ కాంపిటెన్సీస్ ఉండాలి అనేది నా టాపిక్ ఎంచుకున్నాను. సో ఇందులో కంక్లూజన్స్ మాత్రమే మీకు చెప్తాను, ఎందుకంటే టైం లేదు. సో ఇందులో మనకి కాంపిటెన్సీస్లో ఫస్ట్ ఉండాల్సింది సెల్ఫ్ అవేర్నెస్, సెల్ఫ్ తర్వాత ఎంపతి ఒకటి ఉంటుంది, సెల్ఫ్ రెసిలెన్స్, సోషల్ స్కిల్స్, అండ్ దెన్ రెసిలెన్స్ అనేటటువంటిది. ఈ 5 కాంపిటెన్సీస్ అనేటటువంటివి మనకు చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్. సో ఇందులో ఇంకోటి ఏంటంటే హౌ దీస్ ఎమోషనల్ కాంపిటెన్సీస్ విల్ ఇంపాక్ట్ ఇన్ అవర్ క్లాస్ రూమ్ సిచ్యువేషన్స్. సో ద టీచర్ ఈజ్ అన్ ఆర్కిటెక్చర్ ఆఫ్ ద సొసైటీ. వీఆర్ బిలీవింగ్ దట్స్ వై ద క్లాస్ రూమ్ మేనేజ్మెంట్ ఈస్ ద ఫస్ట్ వన్. ద సెకండ్ వన్ ఈస్ ద మెంటర్షిప్, గైడింగ్ ద స్టూడెంట్స్, గైడింగ్ ద colleagues, guiding the peer group, and also conflict resolutions, student motivation, professional growth. All these things are we should do effectively. While we are doing effectively, the students will be good productive comes from our industry. It means educational industry. It will helps to our society. So here some educational training is also giving in the emotions. So most of the students doesn't know about that. Madam is also has explained about just a few minutes before, that is roller model. So it indicates that first to recognize our emotions, understanding our emotions, and labeling our emotions, and expressing our emotions, and finally we can say that is the regulating our or controlling our emotions. So I would like to give a small example to this. ఒక ఊర్లో ఐ వుడ్ లైక్ టు గివ్ ఏ స్మాల్ స్టోరీ, ప్లీజ్ లిజన్ టు మీ. ఒక ఊర్లో తండ్రి కొడుకు అండ్ దెన్ ఒక న్యూక్లియర్ ఫ్యామిలీ ఉంది. ఆ ఫ్యామిలీలో కొడుకు కొద్దిగా డిస్టర్బ్డ్గా ఉంటాడు. పెరుగుతూ ఉన్నటువంటి కొడుకుని చూసి ఎమోషనల్ ఇంబ్యాలెన్సెస్ ఎక్కువగా ఉండడం చేత ఆ తండ్రి ఐడెంటిఫై చేసి వీడిని ఎలా మార్చాలని అనుకుంటాడు. అనుకొని తండ్రిగా చిన్నప్పటి నుంచి చెప్తూ ఉంటాడు, నాన్న నెగిటివ్ ఎమోషన్స్ మనకి ఫ్యూచర్లో చాలా ఇబ్బంది పెడతాయి, ఫ్యూచర్లో నీ లైఫ్ స్ట్రగుల్ అవుతుంది, సో కంట్రోల్ చేసుకోవాలి, తగ్గించుకోవాలి, ఎమోషన్స్ లేకుండా ఏ జీవి ఉండదు, కోపం ప్రదర్శించాలి కానీ ఎక్కువగా ప్రదర్శించకూడదు, లవ్ ప్రదర్శించాలి ఎక్కువగా ఉండకూడదు. సో అతి అనేటటువంటిది అనర్థానికి మూలము, సో మీరు అది చేయకూడదు నాన్న అని చెప్తాడు. అయినా కూడా నేను ఎక్కడ కోపడుతున్నాను, నీకు ఇదే పని అయిపోయింది, నన్ను స్కోల్ చేయడమే పని అయిపోతుంది అని తండ్రిని మీద కూడా స్కోల్ చేయడం మొదలు పెడతాడు. సో అప్పుడు తండ్రికి వీడికి ఎలాగైనా సరే తనను చేంజ్ చేయాలని ఒక దృఢ సంకల్పంతో, నాన్న నువ్వేమీ అనుకోకుండా ఉంటే నేను చెప్పిన పని చేస్తావా అని అడుగుతాడు. సో చేస్తాను నాన్న, నువ్వు ఒక్క విషయమే కదా అడిగినావు, ఐ విల్ హెల్ప్ అండ్ ఐ విల్ డూ ద వర్క్ విచ్ ఎవర్ యూ టోల్డ్ అని చెప్తే ఆయన ఏం చేస్తాడంటే కొన్ని మేకులు ఒక సుత్తి ఇస్తాడు. తన వాల్ని చూపించి, గోడను చూపించి, వెన్ ఎవర్ యూ గెట్ యాంగ్రీ యూ కెన్ స్టిక్ వన్ నెయిల్ ఆన్ ద వాల్ అని చెప్తాడు. సో ఫస్ట్ రోజు చూస్తే సరే ఇంతే కదా, గోడకి మేకులు కొట్టడమే కదా యాక్టివిటీ, నేను చేస్తాలేనన్నా అంటాడు. సో ఎప్పుడైతే కోపం వస్తుందో ఐడెంటిఫై చేయడము, మేకుని గోడ కొట్టడం. అలాగా ఒక రోజులో చూస్తే 20 నుంచి 30, రెండో రోజుకి వెళ్ళేసరికి 25 నుంచి 30, మూడో రోజుకి వెళ్ళేసరికి 24 నుంచి 25. అలాగా ఫస్ట్ 1 వీక్ 10 డేస్ కొద్దిగా తగ్గినాయి. తరువాత కాలంలో ఒక 2 monthsలో ఆ అబ్బాయి అసలు గోడకి మేకు కూడా కొట్టలేదు. మేకు కొట్టకుండా అంటే తన యొక్క యాంగర్ ఆ రోజు ఎప్పుడైతే ఉండదో ఆ రోజు గోడకి మేకు ఉండదు. సో అందుకు ఒక అయిపోయిన తర్వాత 2 months తరువాత చూస్తే గోడకి మేకు లేదు. సో వాళ్ళ తల్లి చాలా హ్యాపీగా ఫీల్ అయిపోయి, ఏమండి మన అబ్బాయికి అసలు కోపం అసలు పడట్లేదు, చాలా హ్యాపీగా ఉన్నాడు, చూడండి మీరు ఇచ్చే యాక్టివిటీ కూడా చాలా బాగా చేశాడు, వాడికి అసలు కోపం రావట్లేదు, ఎప్పుడో అరాకొరా వస్తుంది, దాన్ని బాగా కంట్రోల్ చేసుకోగలుగుతున్నాడు అని చెప్తాడు. సో ఈ విధంగా తన కొడుకుని కొద్దిగా మార్చుకునే విధంగా ఒక యాక్టివిటీ ఇచ్చి చేశాడు. అయితే ఇక్కడ అయిపోలే. తండ్రి ఆయన్ని పిలువు అని చెప్తాడు వాళ్ళ అమ్మతో. వాడి మీద భుజం మీద చెయ్యేసి, నాన్న ఇది నెయిల్ పుల్లరు, ఈ నెయిల్ పుల్లర్తో ఆ మేకులన్నింటినీ తీసేయరా అని చెప్తాడు. సో ఒక్కొక్కటిగా తీసేస్తాడు. తీసేస్తే అప్పుడు అడుగుతాడు, వాట్ డిడ్ యూ సీ, వాట్ ఆర్ యూ అబ్జర్వింగ్ ఆన్ ద వాల్, ద హోల్స్ ఆఫ్ ద వాల్. సో చాలా కన్నాలు ఉన్నాయి డాడీ అని చెప్తాడు. అంటే నువ్వు ఎప్పుడు హోల్ పెట్టినావు, ఎప్పుడు మేకు గుచ్చినావు, నీ కోపం వచ్చినప్పుడల్లా గుచ్చినావు కదా. సో ఎవరినో ఒకరిని తిట్టడం వల్లే కదా నీ కోపం వచ్చింది. అంటే ఎన్ని రంధ్రాలు అయితే ఉన్నాయో అంతమంది హార్ట్స్లో నువ్వు హోల్ పెట్టినావురా అని చెప్పినాడు. సో the heart cells cannot be repairable, the nerve cells will not repairable. సో వీటిని మనం చాలా జాగ్రత్తగా, చాలా లైఫ్లో చాలా బాగా ఉపయోగించుకోగలిగితే ఎమోషన్స్ మనకి హెల్ప్ చేస్తాయి. ఎమోషన్స్ని చాలా హ్యాపీగా మనం వాడుకోవచ్చు, లైఫ్ని చాలా బాగా లీడ్ చేయొచ్చు. సో ఈ స్టోరీ ద్వారా మనలో ఏమైనా ఎమోషన్స్ ఉంటే మనం ఫస్ట్ ఐడెంటిఫై చేయాలి. అందుకే ఇంకో టెక్నిక్ కూడా ఇందులో మనకి ఉంటుంది, YIS అని. అంటే ఇట్ ఇండికేట్స్ దట్ నో SIY ప్రోగ్రామ్ ఈస్ దేర్. That is the identify. It means search inside yourself. అంటే మనం సైకాలజీలో చదువుతాం ఇంట్రోస్పెక్షన్ మెథడ్, అంతః పరిశీలన పద్ధతి అని అంటాం తెలుగులో. సో యూ హ్యావ్ టు సెర్చ్ యువర్ సెల్ఫ్, దెన్ ఓన్లీ యూ కెన్ ఐడెంటిఫై ద ఎమోషన్స్. వెన్ ఎవర్ ద ఎమోషన్స్ యూ కెన్ ఐడెంటిఫై, యూ కెన్ రెగ్యులేట్ అండ్ కంట్రోల్ ఇట్, ట్రై టు కంట్రోల్ ఇట్. సో దిస్ ఈస్ ద ప్రోగ్రామ్ is there. This is SIYLI.org. It is also one of the certificate course is also available in our Google. 6 seconds emotional intelligence certification is there, www.6seconds.org. And another one is UNESCO is also providing training programs. Google search inside yourself program. All these are helpful to make our life is very enjoyable and happiness. So thank you very much for your patience and listening. Thank you to all. Thank you for the organization for giving this opportunity to me, sir.
బ్రేక్ ఇప్పుడు లేకపోతే మళ్ళీ వ్యాలిడేటరీ ఫంక్షన్కి అందరూ కూర్చోవాలి.
ఇస్తే మళ్ళీ వస్తారు. ఇస్తే కంటిన్యూ పోతే మళ్ళీ ఫోన్ చేయండి.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable sharing. I will have a little time for chit chat. By the time all
to acquire certain skills. To acquire certain skills that are
St. Joseph want to do a collaboration with UKM, you may contact UKM Global. If you want to have mutual collaborations or partnership with Malaysian University like University of Malaysia and National University, you may contact National Residential Office. And if you want to contact UPM, you need to contact IPTRA, and for University of Science of Malaysia, International Mobility and Collaboration. Various departments are working on international networking. So hopefully one day, St. Joseph can collaborate with one of the universities in Malaysia. So recommendation for strengthening global competencies, number one, enhancing intercultural education improvement in school. What are we doing today is one of the elements to strengthen global competency, because I also want to understand how we can manage, how we educated in India, and how those the teachers are educated in India. We don't know much, but by having this kind of conference, we will make a better understanding each other. And also expanding community engagement initiatives to foster collaboration across ethnic groups, Malays, Chinese, Indian, and then Indian Malaysian, and Indian from India, Malaysian Chinese, and Chinese from China, or Malay from Malaysia, and Malay from Sri Lanka. We need to have engagement of banks to make sure that we are better in the global competency. Elaborating technology emerging element to connect Malaysian students with international peers and global perspectives. The same thing what we are doing now. And again, I just want to make sure that Malaysia's market 2025 prioritizes education. We allocated around 24 billion Malaysian ringgit, which is 6.8 billion is allocated to technical and vocational education, because the issue in Malaysia now that young people, they don't want to learn scientific studies, they don't want to understand science in education. We have lack of motivation to do that because they are moving to other studies or other areas. And 1.5 billion special education programs. In our method, in my method also we have operation center, we have special education training programs as well. Ensuring, because we want to ensure that inclusive and globally relevant learning. Projects and counseling acts. So the education system, when it's emphasized on diversity, unity and global engagement. So centers accountability, we can know each other, and policies and initiatives promoting intercultural learning and higher education, internationalization, ensure that Malaysia remains competitive in global competence, global landscape as well. So cultural effort in integrating intercultural education, global research, we can do joint research together to understand each other as well. So I think we have a presentation. So come to Malaysia, usually many people who are using Petronas think not it's very expensive. Using AirAsia, not too expensive. Come to Malaysia is spend a few more days and then we can go to Singapore and many other things. So by saying that, thank you very much for giving me an opportunity to share what is the Malaysian experience regarding working together to promote global competencies. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for enlightening the Malaysian. Yes, sir, for enlightening the people, the importance of cross-cultural education, how the Malaysia introducing these curriculum integration for diversity, and 900 millions have been allocated for the development of digital tools for enhancing global learning. It's a great work, sir, from the Malaysian government for well-being, for learning the global level. Thank you for enlightening these with the people. You started with where India and Malaysia, and how the education system, how many people have been going through the education programs, and importance to the cross-cultural pedagogy. This is the need of the things. So this really, that's a great work of cross-cultural pedagogies for enlightening the people for the global well-being. Thank you for the talk, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you for Yes.
Thank you so much, sir. Though we are not able to honor you in person, but we send the vibrations of thanking for taking time and giving us your valuable suggestions. Thank you so much. So thank you, sir. Now we move on to the next resource person. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, thank you. Now we welcome the presenters, Dr. Shaini. You are welcome. Unmute yourself, we are not able to hear you.
Thank you so much. Hello.
Yes, audible. Clear.
Speakers and participants, good morning everyone. I'm Dr. Sister Shaini KP, Principal from Goethe College, Forum and Kanadi. I want to present a paper on social competency and verbal communication in English, bridging cultures and the connections. This paper highlights the importance of social competency in facilitating effective verbal communication through the English language. In an increasingly interconnected world, English serves as a bridge for verbal communication. However, effective communication requires more than just language proficiency. Social competency plays a vital role in navigating cultural diversity, fostering understanding, and building meaningful connections across borders. This involves emotional intelligence, adaptability, and cross-cultural sensitivity. Common statement. Despite the widespread use of English, some challenges hinder effective verbal communication. These include lack of cultural awareness, misinterpretation of the advice due to cultural differences. Second barrier, language barriers. Limited proficiency can lead to misunderstandings. And third problem, restricted access to language education. Not all regions have equal opportunities for learning English. Research objectives. My paper aims to achieve 4 key objectives. Number 1, to analyze the role of social competency in effective verbal communication. To examine how the English language fosters cross-cultural understanding. And third, to identify main challenges faced in verbal communication. And fourth, to propose practical strategies to overcome these challenges. Theoretical framework. This paper is based on several relevant theories taken from intercultural communication theory. This theory attempts how people from different cultures and interactions and interpret messages. Social learning theory suggests that social competency is developed through observation and experience. And linguistic relativity theory, also known as the Zapier. you may contact the National Registration Office. And if you want to contact UPM, you need to contact IPTRA, and for Innovative Science of Malaysia, International Mobility and Collaboration. Various departments are working on international networking. So hopefully one day, St. Joseph can collaborate with one of the universities in Malaysia. So recommendation for strengthening global competencies, number one, enhancing intercultural education to improvement in school. What are we doing today is one of the elements to strengthen global competency, because I also want to understand how the Indians how we educated in Myanmar, and how the teachers are educated in Myanmar. We don't know much, but by having this kind of conference, we will make a better understanding each other. And also expanding community engagement initiatives to foster collaboration across ethnic groups, Malays, Chinese, Indian, and then
Delegates and fellow professionals, research scholars, and dear students, student teachers, friends and well-wishers. It's my pleasure to stand before you this evening to invoke the blessings of God as we are at the end of the two-day international conference on psychosocial competences for global youth. It was a collective effort of GCPA, Global Counseling Psychologists Association, and SJCE, St. Joseph's College of Education for Women, to bring awareness and ensure that the youth of today possess the essential psychosocial competencies to navigate these challenges and succeed in all aspects of life. This conference aimed to bring together experts from around the world to share their knowledge, experiences, and best practices in promoting psychosocial competencies among global youth. The last 2 days, we engaged ourselves in thought-provoking discussions, presentations, and workshops focused through IDEA, that is, identifying the key psychosocial competencies, developing or disseminating effective strategies and programs, evaluating the impact of the initiatives taken, and assessing evidence-based practices in diverse educational and community settings. Let us thank God for the successful completion of this conference and invoke God's presence at this validatory session with a short prayer followed by a song. Let us stand for the prayer. Please wait for the song. Please wait for the song. Please wait, God and Almighty Father. Please wait, God and Almighty Father. Please wait, God and Almighty Father. Please wait, God. We are ever grateful to you for your blessings received in abundance during these 2-day international conference on psychosocial competencies for global youth. It was an insightful and thought-provoking to extend our impactful learning, to be aware and to prepare ourselves to face the challenges globally. We sincerely appreciate and acknowledge in thanking you for enabling the eminent guests, distinguished delegates, research scholars, students, and for paper presenters offline and online to share their knowledge and researches to deepen the understanding of the title on this topic. Indeed, it was a great learning. Lord, we recognize your presence and guidance in all our endeavors. As we are at the threshold of the validatory program, we ask of your outpouring blessings on the special guests and invitees for their availability and their very presence with us. Bless the family of SJCE and GPC Association for their collaborative effort taken to make it a reality. We believe, Lord, you lighted up our candles that we may ignite many more. First of all, to handle ourselves equipping and guiding the youth to be an agent with psychosocial competencies in facing the future emergencies anchored with strong will and power. We trust in your holy name in further guidance. Amen. Let us be seated and be inspired to carry the lit candle and ask for the special grace and blessings as we follow the song. Carry your candle.
There is a candle in every soul, some brightly burning and some dark and cold. And there is a spirit who brings a fire, ignites a candle and makes his home. Carry your candle, run to the darkness, seek out the helpless, confused and torn, and hold out your candle for all to see it. Take your candle and go light your world. Take your candle and go light your world. Frustrated brother, see how he's tried to light his own candle some other way. See how your sister, she's been wrong and lied to, still holds a candle without a flame. So carry your candle, run to the darkness, seek out the lonely, the tired and worn, and hold out your candle for all to see it. Take your candle and go light the world. Take your candle and go light the world. 'Cause we're all a family whose hearts are blazing. So let's raise our candles and light up the sky. Praying to our Father in the name of Jesus. Make us a beacon in the darkest time.
cool and hearty welcome. I don't want to say warm because already we are warmed up. A cool and hearty welcome to all of you on this occasion of valedictory for this two-day international conference conducted by GCPA and St. Joseph's College of Education for Women, Guntur. We are deeply honored and privileged to have among us a distinguished gathering, dignitaries, academicians, researchers, policymakers, teacher educators, student participants, and guests from local and global. We are enriched with this conference, with their presence and contribution. At the outset, I take this opportunity to welcome all the guests present here for this important occasion. Every occasion gives us the pleasure of having the guests on the days, and today it is my proud privilege to welcome Dr. D. Saroja, President of GCPA and psychologist ANU, a distinguished academician, psychologist, currently serving as the President of this GCPA. She is with a profound commitment to mental health awareness and psychological research. She has significantly contributed to the academic and clinical landscapes through her work. We are proud to say that she is a retired faculty of our college and at present working at Acharya Nagarjuna University, where she holds the key position in the Department of Psychology. A person down to earth, heart full of passion for doing something good. Dear ma'am, we are so much inspired by your very personality, and we are grateful to God for the very gift of you into our midst. And now I welcome you to chair these sessions. Once again, hearty welcome. Now, it is my privilege to welcome Sheikh Sajila, a politician affiliated with the Telugu Desam Party in Guntur, Andhra Pradesh, who has served as a deputy mayor of Guntur Municipal Corporation. Following the resignation of Mayor Sivanaga Manogar Naidu on 15th March, she has assumed the role of a mayor, presiding over an emergency council meeting where the resignation was unanimously accepted. Ma'am, she is very active, involved in local governance and community initiatives. And evidence of her leadership is promoted by the environmentally sustainable projects within Guntur. We are very happy to have you this evening for this occasion. Your presence delights our stage. Thank you. Dr. Attansa is here to greet her with the sapling. I take the privilege of welcoming Sri Samuel Jonathan, RTI Commissioner of Andhra Pradesh, the esteemed State Information Commissioner, to the valedictory function. Sir, with his 25 years of excellence in journalism, he has significantly contributed to the field of media and communication. I request Dr. C. Gracindra to greet him with a sapling. As a seasoned journalist, his insightful articles have been featured in reputed publications such as The Hindu, where he has covered a wide range of topics pertinent to society and governance. In his current role as a State Information Commissioner, he plays a pivotal part in upholding transparency and accountability within the public sector
ensuring an effective implementation of the Right to Information Act in Andhra Pradesh. Sir, we are privileged to have you with us today and look forward for your valuable greetings. It's my proud privilege and honor to welcome the esteemed founder and chairman of the Spandana Ida International Foundation, Dr. Ida Samuel Reddy, to our valedictory function. Sir, please onto the stage. I welcome Sucharita ma'am to greet him with a sapling. This foundation was established on January 28, 2020, a non-profitable organization dedicated to preventing suicides and among mental well-being the youth. Dr. Samuel Reddy founded the Spandana Ida International Foundation in memory of his daughter Ida Spandana, who tragically passed away on January 2nd, 2020. Channeling his profound grief into a mission to support others, he has led this foundation providing counseling, education, and awareness programs aimed at strengthening emotional resilience among young individuals. Under his leadership, this foundation has initiated various campaigns and events, including collaborations with the prominent figures such as VC Sri Venkataya Naidu, Oscar-winning musical director Sri M.M. Kiravani, to raise awareness about mental health and suicide prevention. His unwavering commitment to society's well-being serves as an inspiration to all of us. We are privileged to have him with us today to share his insights and experience. Welcome, sir. Now, I take the privilege of welcoming Dr. Vimala, the Adjunct Professor, ANU Department of Psychology, also the Vice President of GCPA. Dr. Vimala is the voice of Dr. Saroja. Dr. Vimala, the soulmate of Dr. Saroja, who jointly work hard for the mental health and well-being of all. Today on this stage, I have an opportunity of inviting a seasoned educator, inspiring academic leader, serving as the current principal of St. Joseph's College of Education for Women, Professor T. Swaruparani, a passion for teacher education and academic excellence, who plays a pivotal role in shaping the vision and growth of the institution. Ma'am, we welcome you on to the dais. She is also Dean Faculty of Acharya Nagarjuna University, serving for the 4th consecutive time. Under her guidance, ties with the community and other academic bodies, fostering spirit of collaboration and service. Dr. Swaruparani is widely respected for her administrative acumen, compassionate mentoring, and unwavering dedication to empowering women through education. Her work continues to inspire both faculty and students to strive for excellence and social responsibility in the field of education. Once again, hearty welcome to you, ma'am. A dedicated academician, Associate Professor of St. Joseph's College of Education, Dr. B. Srilata. We have a joy of welcoming you on to the dais. Please. Dr. Subhashini will greet ma'am with a sapling. Dr. Srilata is known for her insightful teaching methods, commitment to students' development, active involvement. She has guided many educators in the area of pedagogy, curriculum development, teaching strategies. ensuring well equipped for evolving demands of the teaching profession. Dear ma'am, we are happy to have you on the stage as a repeater of this event. A special word of welcome in the absence of to our keynote speaker, panelists, session chairs and presenters who have brought depth and perspective to our discussions over the past 2 days. Your insights have truly shaped the narrative around psychosocial development and global well-being. I also extend my warm welcome to all the delegates, participants. Your enthusiastic engagement, thoughtful question, and shared experiences have made this conference a vibrant platform for dialogue and learning. Your presence has added immense value, and we are grateful for your time and effort invested in being part of this academic journey. I also have the joy of inviting Dr. Adam Paul, Professor and Principal in Education, Maulana Azad University, Darbhanga, for being with us for the past 2 days, chairing the meaningful sessions. Sir, your hard work has led you to the peak of heights and success. We are happy to be with you at this moment. Thank you. Once again, a very pleasant evening to every one of you for this occasion. As we were coming, our RTA Commissioner made a comment. For the inaugural function, few will be on the stage, many will be off the stage. But for valedictory, many will be on the stage, few will be off the stage. I assured him it is reverse. So I am sure that many of you who are present off the stage will be an inspiring factor for those who are on the stage to make this occasion a grand success. Thank you for your patient presence. Kindly cooperate with us till we sing Janaganamana. Thank you.
Very happy, pleasurable, as sister said, cool evening, emotionally cool, intellectually calm, and character-wise enlightened. So I remember Abdul Kalam's dream big, think big, tries to achieve through hard work. And not only I believe, after seeing all of you, Viktor Frankl's, that is, read, 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 think, 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 success will be yours. And that's also motivated me to bring all these young minds to equip and give you a presentation of global competencies so that you can thrive in the life, personal life, professional life, and social life also. Really, it made me a great pleasure. The things have come to true and reality because of St. Joseph's College, our own temple of my learning, my travel here, my journey here. St. Joseph's College of Education, I deeply congratulate and then indebted to our own college by Sister Swarupurani, sister, my own student, that is coming from my heart. And also Swarupurani, the leading principal and the role model of the principal of our principal, Sister Anna Maria. Do anybody remember Sister Anna Maria? Susama? Yeah. Okay, nice. So I remember her because of her emotional intelligence, and she is the role model for all competencies. I think so. You can agree? Yes or no? She is the organizing secretary of Global Academy of Psychologists here. And also administrator, where is she? My God, Sister Rosalind. After seeing these two people, I thought of working every minute and every second. Because sister is really dynamic. Her mind will be always, every minute, every second, she will be functioning. And now I appreciate the presence of Mayor Sajila Garu, and who is dynamic and action-oriented and practical and reach the minds of the people, and also emotionally stable, pleasant, and very nice. Sister Sajila Garu, you are an asset to the whole Guntur. As a mayor, I think you will do your women services, and then with your commitment and your hard working, Sajila Garu. Really hearty welcome to you. So now I welcome Swandana Eda, Director Swamil Reddy Garu, and also Jayachandra Garu, journalist, and Yadam Pal Garu, and then Vimala, Global Counseling Psychologists Association, Vice President, and Yadam Pal Garu, Sri Lata. All of these are models of emotional intelligence. Yeah, not only emotional intelligence, cognitive giants. So we have to remember two quotations always in my life, which are leading my life and others' life, I think. All of you know. What you think, you become. When there is an act of, say, for example, where there is a will, there is a way. And then if hard work is there, perseverance is there, you can achieve. And also, two things I will carry in my life and in the life of yours also. Adjustment, achievement are the two eyes of our lives. Always I used to say. And now, really, it is my pleasure, and the whole dream came true and reality because of my college, because of my GCPA people, and because of you especially. You are dynamic, and you are the flowing citizens of the day, and you are the global citizens. With what type of emotional and social competencies you can equip with, and first of all you try. Just now we mentioned about practice, practice, practice. Practice should be yours. Where there is a will, there is a way. Others first, self next. ఇవన్నీ విన్నాం కదా. విన్నవి ఏం చేయాలి అంటే థింక్ ప్రాక్టీస్ లిటిల్ then it will become a habit. Habits become actions become your life. Okay, thank you very much. And I congratulate all the participants here in and out, that is in India and outside the country, and the resource persons who contributed their mind, who gave directions, and who explored the concept of global psychosocial competencies. Because this is a new topic to be discussed in the international conference. Very few conferences are concentrated on it, but we thought of giving you the strong personalities to the present day youth so that you can thrive anywhere to get the jobs. Really, I appreciate and admire the presence of all stalwarts here. Really, hearty welcome to all of you, and also hearty welcome to this great valedictory function. Be happy, make others happy. Success will be yours. Thank you.
With the permission of the stage, I like to invite two more people to the stage. One of the conference directors, Dr. T.S. Subhashini, I invite you to come.
Yes.
And today, though it is a joy, but at the same time,
Yes.
A very big missing for the family of SJCA. I am with a heavy heart from morning. for Dr. C. Grace Indra, for whom today is the last day officially for her service. She had been contributing a lot for the last 37 years in the field of education, especially for the teacher educators. Ma'am, I request you to chair the session, be on the stage. Thank you.
Really, it gives me an immense pleasure to gather here many minds with social, emotional, intellectual attitudes, values, and come together a kind of synergy, 1 + 1 is not 2. 1 + 1 is 2 plus something, whole. So whole energy is flowing here, and we are working, both the college and GCPA, for the sake of equipping our beautiful young minds to thrive and get more and more jobs throughout the globe and successfully adjust both at home, in the profession, and in the world at large, in the society. Be a harmful, that means that is harmony, and also peace should be your two eyes. So if there is any conflict, we must be able to solve, and don't get depressed, but get oppressed. Thrive, resilience. బాలు కిందికేస్తే మళ్ళీ ఎగిరి వస్తుంది కదా, అలలు ఆగిపోతున్నాయా, ఆ విధంగా వేర్ దేర్ ఈజ్ ఎ విల్ దేర్ ఈజ్ ఎ వే. ఏది కూడా మనల్ని ఆపలేదు సంకల్ప బలం ఉంటే. బీ స్ట్రాంగ్, బీ ఏ రోల్ మోడల్, అండ్ దట్ కమ్స్ విత్ యువర్ బిలీఫ్, యాటిట్యూడ్, హ్యాబిట్, యాక్షన్. పుట్ ఇంటూ యాక్షన్. అన్నీ చెప్పడం కాదు, మనం చేయటం మొదలు పెడితే we will become globally successful individuals and flowing individuals and accepting individuals, managing ourselves and others. Now, next one.
Yeah. Overview of the conference.
Pardon?
Thank you, Dr. Saroja Garu, for your President opening remarks. I know you are a ocean of knowledge, and it will never end up your sharing. But due to time constraints, I stand here to invite our Principal, Professor T. Swarupurani, to give the overview of the conference.
Honorable dignitaries on the dais, Srimati Sajila, Mayor, Guntur Corporation, Sri Samuel Jonathan Garu, Information Commissioner, Sri Samuel Reddy Garu, IDA International Foundation, Dr. Saroja Madam, Dr. Adam Paul, Professor Adam Paul, Dr. Srilata, Dr. Grace Indra, and Subhashini, Seminar Director Dr. Subhashini, the delegates, research scholars, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon to you all. Good evening. At the outset, I thank the Lord Almighty for the blessings He has showered on all of us during these 2 days. We have been able to assemble together and exchange our views on the theme, Psychosocial Competencies for Global Youth. It has been an excellent experience to be able to listen to the words of wisdom presented to us by luminaries like Professor Srikanth Reddy Garu, keynote speaker, former Vice Chancellor, SV University, Professor Mahajan, Professor Radhika, Professor Khaja Vintan from Malaysia, Thailand and Sri Lanka, Professor Sudhir Garu, Professor Pushpanadam Garu, and our dear Professor Adam Paul from other states of India, Professor Channa Reddy Garu and Professor Saraswati Raj Iyer Garu from our parent university, Acharya Nagarjuna University, highly valuable suggestions and presented their insights on psychosocial competencies. Several academicians chaired the different sessions with lead lectures of resource persons from various places, followed by paper presentations. We are really happy that through this conference, we have been able to mobilize so many teacher educators, teachers, research scholars, psychologists to make their valuable presentations. Due to lack of time, online and offline presentations were run simultaneously and complete the paper presentations. Plenary addresses followed by paper presentations help the participants to equip themselves in the area of psychosocial competencies. Over the past 2 days, we have delved into meaningful dialogues, exchanged diverse perspectives, and deepened our understanding of the essential skills that empower our youth to navigate the complexities of our interconnected world. What I wish to add is, let us put into practice this wisdom and knowledge we have gained through this conference. Let us spread the awareness about the competencies required for 21st century global youth. I am most thankful to all the honorable guests of today's valedictory function. A special thanks to our mayor, and a special thanks to Professor Vimala madam, and a big thanks to Samuel Jonathan garu and then Samuel Reddy garu for their gracious presence in this valedictory function. As we conclude this conference, I congratulate all the delegates, the paper presenters, participants for availing the opportunity and being with us. I hope you had a great time and good time in our college, and you are going to carry back to good memories of us with you. I extend my special thanks to Professor Adam Paul, who is my brother, and then for being with us these 2 days. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to all the participants, speakers, and special thanks to organizing secretaries, the three organizing secretaries, Sister Rosaline, Dr. B. Srilata, and Dr. T.S. Subhashini. And our special thanks and a great thanks, a big thanks to our motivator, Dr. Saroja Madam, for planning this conference and architecting and designing this conference. Thank you, dear faculty, teaching and non-teaching, for assisting the organization of this conference. So let us carry forward the insights gained here, integrating these psychological and psychosocial competencies into our daily lives and educational practices. Together, we can cultivate a generation of compassionate, resilient, and globally minded individuals to make meaningful contributions to the society. Last but not least, I would like to thank each one individually for your presence, contribution, and interaction. Thank you, and may we all continue to inspire and be inspired in our collaborative journey towards a better world. Let us all look forward to meeting each other at some other intellectual gathering soon in our college. Thank you so much. I request our Mayor, Sajila Madam, to greet the audience.
అందరికీ నమస్కారం. ఈరోజు సెయింట్ జోసెఫ్ కాలేజ్ వాళ్ళు నన్ను ఇక్కడ ఆహ్వానించడం చాలా సంతోషంగా ఉంది. నన్ను ఇక్కడ ఆహ్వానించిన ప్రిన్సిపల్ మేడం గారికి, స్వరూపారాణి గారికి, మరియు సరోజా గారికి ప్రెసిడెంట్గా, జీసీపీగా, మరియు ఆదం పాల్ గారికి, సమయూల్ జాన్సన్ గారికి, ఇక్కడ శ్రీలత గారికి, వేదికపై ఉన్న పెద్దలందరికీ, శామ్యుల్ రెడ్డి గారికి, ఇక్కడ ఉన్న వేదికపై ఉన్న పెద్దలందరికీ, ఇక్కడ విచ్చేసిన ప్రతి ఒక్కరికి అస్సలాము అలైకుం నమస్కారం తెలియజేస్తున్నాను. నిజంగా ఈ యొక్క సైకాలజీ కాంపిటీషన్ ఇంటర్నేషనల్ కాన్ఫరెన్స్ ఏర్పాటు చేయటం చాలా సంతోషంగా ఉంది. ఎందుకంటే మనమందరం ఇక్కడ చూస్తే అందరం మహిళలే ఎక్కువ కనిపిస్తున్నాము. సో మహిళలంటే ఆదిశక్తి, మహిళలంటే ఒక ఆదిశక్తిలా అన్ని రంగాల్లో దూసుకుపోతున్నాం కదా. సో ప్రతి రంగంలో సమానంగా మనం కూడా సమాజంలో ఒక విలువలను సంపాదించుకున్నాము, ఆత్మగౌరవాన్ని సంపాదించుకుంటున్నాము, గర్వంగా తల ఎత్తుకొని తిరగగలుగుతున్నాము. ఇటు ఎడ్యుకేషన్తో పాటు ప్రతి ఒక్క దశలో కూడా మనం ముందుకెళ్తున్నామని ఈ సందర్భంగా చెప్పుకోవటం చాలా గర్వంగా ఉంది. అలాగే సెయింట్ జోసెఫ్ కాలేజ్ వాళ్ళు కూడా ఎంతో చక్కగా ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ ఏర్పాటు చేశారు. ఒక మేయర్గా నన్ను ఇక్కడ ఆహ్వానించడం కూడా చాలా సంతోషంగా ఉంది. ఈరోజు ఇంటర్నేషనల్ కాన్ఫరెన్స్ని గుంటూరులో నిర్వహించడం కూడా ఒక గర్వకారణమని నేను ఈ సందర్భంగా గర్వంగా చెప్తున్నాను. ఎందుకంటే సెయింట్ జోసెఫ్ కాలేజ్లో ఇంటెన్టివ్ తీసుకొని యూత్ ఫ్యూచర్ కోసం మీరు ఫోకస్ చేసినందుకు నేను చాలా సంతోషంగా హృదయపూర్వక కృతజ్ఞతలు తెలియజేస్తున్నాను. ఈరోజు నిజంగా యూత్లో చాలా స్ట్రెస్ ఫీల్ అవుతున్నారు, డిప్రెషన్కి వెళ్తున్నారు, సైకాలజీగా ఇష్యూస్లో చాలామంది యూత్ బాధపడుతున్నారు. దీనికి ఒక అవగాహన కల్పించి ఇలాంటి ఒక కాన్ఫరెన్స్ ఏర్పాటు చేయటం, ఇమీడియట్గా టార్గెట్ చేయటం చాలా అవసరం. ఎందుకంటే మనం చూస్తున్నాము యూత్ చాలా ఇటు ఫోన్స్ కానివ్వండి, ఫ్రాంక్గా చెప్పాలంటే మగపిల్లలు డ్రగ్స్కి కానివ్వండి బాగా ఎడిట్ అవుతున్నారు. వాళ్ళకి ఒక అవగాహన కల్పించాలి, వాళ్ళ ఫ్యూచర్ గురించి చెప్పాలి. ఎందుకంటే మన భవిష్యత్తులో వాళ్ళే రాణించేది. మన సమాజం బాగుండాలంటే, మన సమాజం ఆర్థికంగా సామాజికంగా ప్రతి దశలో బాగుండాలంటే, మన భారతదేశం బాగుండాలంటే, మన పిల్లలు బాగుండాలంటే ఇలాంటి ఇంటర్నేషనల్ కాన్ఫరెన్స్ చాలా అవసరం. యూత్కి ఒక అవగాహన కల్పవచ్చు. మరి ముఖ్యంగా వాళ్ళకి తెలియాలంటే మనమందరం వాళ్ళకి నేర్పించాలి. ఎందుకంటే మా బాధ్యత యాజ్ ఏ పేరెంట్స్గా, యాజ్ ఏ టీచర్గా, యాజ్ ఏ ప్రిన్సిపల్స్గా మనమందరం ఒక స్టెప్ ముందుకు వేస్తేనే వాళ్ళు కూడా మంచి అలవాటుకి నేర్చుకుంటారు. ఎందుకంటే సమాజం మనమందరం చూస్తున్నాము చాలా ఎడిట్ అవుతున్నారు ప్రతి దాంట్లో, మనమందరం నేర్పించాలి. అలాగే ఈ యొక్క సెయింట్ జోసెఫ్ వాళ్ళు కూడా మంచి డిసిజన్ తీసుకున్నారని నేను ఈ సందర్భంగా తెలియజేస్తూ, ఒకవేళ మనకు మనసులో ఏదైనా స్ట్రెస్ అయినా ఏదో సమస్య ఉన్నా కూడా ఇలా మనం ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ చేయటం ద్వారా వాళ్ళు కూడా నిర్మాటంగా ముందుకొచ్చి మనమందరికీ చెప్పడం కూడా జరిగిద్ది. అందుకే ఈ యొక్క సెయింట్ జోసెఫ్ వాళ్ళు సైకాలజిస్ట్ కోర్సెస్ని కూడా ఇంట్రడ్యూస్ చేయాలని నేను కోరుకుంటున్నాను. ఈ యొక్క కోర్సెస్ని కూడా ఏర్పాటు చేయాలని నేను ఈ సందర్భంగా తెలియజేస్తూ, ఫిజికల్ నీడ్స్ కూడా ఎంతో ముఖ్యం. ఎందుకంటే మీరందరూ చూస్తున్న ఎక్కువ ప్రాధాన్యత ఇవ్వాలి. మనమందరం కాన్ఫిడెంట్గా ఉండాలి, పాజిటివ్ మైండ్ సెట్లో ఉండాలి. మనమందరం నేర్పిస్తేనే యూత్ కూడా వాళ్ళకి ఒక అవగాహన కల్పించిద్దని నేను ఈ సందర్భంగా తెలియజేస్తూ, నేను కూడా యాజ్ ఏ మేయర్గా మీకు ఏ సమస్య ఉన్నా అంటే యూత్లో ఏ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ఉన్నా మీరు ఎప్పుడు నన్ను అందుబాటులో ఉంటాను. మీకు ఏ సమస్య ఉన్నా కూడా నా వంతు నా సహకారం అందించడానికి కూడా నేను ముందున్నానని తెలియజేస్తూ, ఈ సెయింట్ జోసెఫ్ వాళ్ళు ఇంత మంచి కార్యక్రమం ఏర్పాటు చేసినందుకు ప్రత్యేక ధన్యవాదాలు తెలియజేస్తూ, నన్ను ఆహ్వానించడం కూడా చాలా సంతోషంగా ఉందని తెలియజేస్తూ పెద్దలందరికీ ధన్యవాదాలు.
థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్ మేడం. చాలా తక్కువ టైంలో ఇన్వైట్ చేసిన, మేము వెళ్ళినప్పుడు నేను వెళ్ళినప్పుడు ఎంతో సాదరంగా మమ్మల్ని ఆహ్వానించి ఈ సమావేశానికి నేను తప్పకుండా వస్తాను అని మాట ఇచ్చారు. అంతేకాకుండా మేడం సజీలా గారు మీటింగ్ ఇప్పుడు ఇమీడియట్గా కూడా వెళ్ళాల్సిన కలెక్టర్ ఆఫీస్లో మీటింగ్ ఉంది. ఇప్పటి వరకు చంద్రబాబు నాయుడు గారితో మీటింగ్లో ఉండి వచ్చారట. అయినా కూడా తన సమయాన్ని మా కోసం, మా కాలేజీ కోసం, మీరిచ్చిన మాట కోసం ఇక్కడ వచ్చి అటెండ్ అయినందుకు అందరి తరపున మా ఈ సభ్యులందరి తరపున మీకు ధన్యవాదాలు తెలియజేస్తున్నాను మేడం. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్. ఉంటారా? సో మేడం కలెక్టర్ గారితో మీటింగ్ ఉందట, త్వరగా వెళ్ళాలనుకుంటున్నారు. ఈలోగా ఇద్దరు క్యాండిడేట్స్ ఎవరన్నా మేడం తోటి సర్టిఫికేట్స్.
I express my deepest gratitude to our chief guest, Srimati Sheikh Sajila Garu, Mayor Guntur, for taking the time to be with us today. Your inspiring words and insightful perspectives had added immense values to this conference, ma'am. Thank you so much for your presence. Now, I request Dr. Sister A. Rosalyn and Professor T. Swaruparani, ma'am, to come and felicitate our mayor, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. Excuse me, madam. Excuse me, madam. Excuse me, madam. I request Madam Sajila madam to hand over few certificates to the participants. P. Nirmala Kumari, Parasa Nirmala Kumari. James ABC Hillary. James ABC Hillary. Harani. G. Suguna K. Glory. G. Suguna K. Glory. Thank you. A. Prasant Kumar. Five. Thank you, madam. Thank you, madam. Thank you for sparing your valuable time.
Thank you so much. Thank you. So I request Sri Samuel Jonathan sir to greet the audience.
Continue చేస్తావా? Sir. Samuel Reddy, sir. I request Samuel Reddy, sir. Global, what is his name? His name is?
Yeah, good evening, all of you. My greetings to Dr. Sister A. Rosalyn, the seminar directress, Dr. Saroja, President GCPA, and Principal Dr. Swaruparani Garu, and just now Mayor Sheikh Sajila Garu, founder of Spandana, Sri Ita Samuel Reddy Garu, and Dr. P. Srilata, Dr. Subhashini, and Dr. Adam Paul, and Dr. Vimala, and one more madam is there, Ms. Peerless. Yeah. So at the outset, I would extend my greetings, and I sincerely appreciate the management of the college for organizing this two-day international conference on psychosocial competencies for global youth. This is a kind of emerging field of study which has found its resonance in the 20th century literature also. You know, novelists like Virginia Woolf explored this psychoanalysis, cognitive abilities, and behavioral science in their works. And recently, when I was pursuing a course in public policy in the Indian School of Public Policy in Delhi, there's a sub-paper called Behavioral Science. So in that, we were given very interesting insights into choice architecture, you know, behavioral, cognitive biases, heuristic biases, you know, what makes people make rational choices, or how does nudging impact behaviors. So all these are very, very, I can say 20th century learning phenomenons. And especially I think people need to, or students who are being trained in this, they should be realized what are their deficiencies, emotional defects. You know, they should learn to admit or learn to recognize their own emotional imbalances, and then probably teachers can play a role in making them emotionally stable and making rational choices, and making avoiding these heuristics, making irrational choices or taking decisions in a rush. These are also one of the behavioral aspects. People tend to make decisions in a rush. They are not, they don't think twice. These are all a very, very emerging field of study and very vital field of study, because in the present world order, these things play important role. It's not your academic achievements or your core competencies, but your life skills play a major role. Your team, how you interact with the team, and how you manage critical situations, and how you have this problem solving techniques. All these are very important, and I think a lot of study and a lot of research needs to be done in this field. Not just teaching students basic academics and kind of technology or humanities and science, but a lot of emphasis should be there on this, teaching these vital aspects. And I hope the governments and the higher education bodies will place much emphasis. And in this regard, I again congratulate the college management for, and especially Dr. Saroja Garu for taking up this subject as a field of serious study and sponsoring this event and making the world realize the importance of such themes. Thank you once again. Thank you.
Thank you, Samuel Jonathan Garu, for greeting the audience, and also a very short and sweet greetings. Thank you very much. And now I request Samuel Reddy Garu to address the audience.
Thank you, madam. Good evening, all of you. గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్ అండి. ఇంకా అయిపోలేదు అన్నట్టు చాలామంది చూస్తున్నారు ఇక్కడ. మీ ఫేసెస్ అర్థమవుతున్నాయి. ఎనీవే, ఈ యొక్క 2 రోజుల ఇంటర్నేషనల్ కాన్ఫరెన్స్కి కండక్ట్ చేసిన GCPA అండ్ సెయింట్ జోసెఫ్ కాలేజ్ ఆఫ్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ ఫర్ ఉమెన్ వారికి ప్రత్యేకమైన ధన్యవాదాలు తెలియజేస్తూ, ధన్యవాదాలు ఎందుకన్నానంటే అండి, అంటే సరోజ మేడం చూసినప్పుడు అనిపిస్తుంది ఒక రోల్ ఆఫ్ ఇన్స్పిరేషన్. ఆ ఏజ్లో ఇంకా ఏదో చెయ్యాలని తపంతో, ఏదో నేర్పిస్తే కొంత ఫ్యూచర్ జనరేషన్కి ఉపయోగపడుతుంది అనే ఉద్దేశంతో ఇంట్లో కూర్చోకుండా ఏదో ప్రణాళిక సిద్ధం చేస్తూ, ఆ గ్రూప్స్లో కూడా ఏదో ఒకటి కంటిన్యూస్గా ఉపయోగపడే మెసేజెస్ పెడుతూ ఈరోజు ఇంతమందికి ఉపయోగపడే కార్యక్రమము సెయింట్ జోసెఫ్ వారితో కలిసి నిర్వహించడం, అందుకే మీకు ప్రత్యేకంగా ధన్యవాదాలు మేడం. ఎందుకంటే మాలాంటి ఫ్యామిలీస్ చాలా ఉంటాయి. ఆ ఫ్యామిలీస్కి ఉపయోగపడే విధంగా ఫ్యూచర్ జనరేషన్స్లో మీరు వీళ్ళందరికీ ఈ విధంగా ట్రైనింగ్స్ ఇవ్వటం, తయారు చేయటం చాలా సంతోషం. అందుకని ప్రత్యేకంగా ఇద్దరికి ప్రత్యేక అభినందనలు తెలియజేస్తూ, ఇక్కడ ఏమనుకోవద్దండి, మీ అందరికంటే నేను చాలా చిన్నవాడిని, నాకు పెద్ద నాలెడ్జ్ లేదు. కానీ ఒక విషయం షేర్ చేయడానికి నాకున్న ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ నుంచి అడుగుతాను. టీచింగ్ ఫీల్డ్ వాళ్ళు ఎంతమంది ఉన్నారు? కాబోయే టీచర్స్. అందుకే నేను రాగానే అడిగిన ఇక్కడ ఎవరండి ఆడియన్స్ అంటే మేడం చెప్పారు, టీచర్స్, కాబోయే టీచర్స్, సైకాలజిస్టులు. వారు కూడా అందరితో మాట్లాడటానికే వెళుతుంటారు. కాబట్టి నా ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్లో టీచింగ్ని మించిన, అంటే పిల్లల భవిష్యత్తుని నిర్ణయించే పాత్రలో తల్లిదండ్రుల తర్వాత టీచర్స్ ప్రాధాన్యత ఎంతో ఉత్తమం. అది మనందరికీ తెలిసిన విషయమే. ఒక టీచరు ఎప్పుడైనా శాలరీ కని పనిచేస్తే, సర్వీస్ కని పనిచేస్తే, ఏదైనా ఒక సర్వీస్ కని పనిచేస్తే అక్కడ అద్భుతమైన ఫలితాలు ఉంటాయి. అలాంటి ఫలితాల్లో ఎక్కువగా ఈరోజు ప్రతి ఒక్కరు కూడా గౌరవించే స్థాయిలో ఉండేవాళ్ళు టీచర్సే. వారి వల్లే ఎవరైనా తయారైనా, ఎవరైనా అభివృద్ధిలోకి వచ్చినా. టీచర్స్ గురించి మేము ఎక్కువ టీచర్స్ వర్క్ చేస్తుంటాం కనుక టీచర్స్ గురించి నాకు చాలా మంచి అభిప్రాయం ఉంది కనుక వాళ్ళ కాళ్ళకి దండం పెట్టే స్థాయిలో ఇంకా వారు ఉన్నారని నమ్ముతూ, మీరు కూడా అలా టీచర్స్ అవ్వాలి మనస్ఫూర్తిగా కోరుకుంటూ, ఒక విషయాన్ని గుర్తు చేయాలంటే, ఇక్కడ నేర్చుకున్న విషయాలు ఏవైతే ఉన్నాయో ఇందాక మేడం చెప్పారు, నేర్చుకోవడం కాదు, వాటిని ఇంప్లిమెంట్ చేసే విషయంలో మనం కనుక పర్ఫెక్ట్గా ఇంప్లిమెంట్ చేస్తే మంచి ఫలితాలు తీసుకోవచ్చని. అది ఇంప్లిమెంట్ చేసే విధానంలో ఎలా చేస్తే పర్ఫెక్ట్ రిజల్ట్ తీసుకోవచ్చో ఈ 5 సంవత్సరాల ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ 2 షేరింగ్స్ నేను నాకు లాస్ట్ టైం కూడా ఇక్కడ చెప్పినట్టు గుర్తు, కానీ వారంతా కొత్త ఆడియన్స్ కాబట్టి మరలా షేర్ చేయాలనుకుంటున్నాను. టీచర్స్ని పిల్లలు ఎలా గుర్తుపెట్టుకుంటారో కనుక చూస్తే, ఇప్పుడు ఇక్కడ ఉన్న వాళ్ళందరినీ కూడా మనకిష్టమైన టీచర్ ఎవరు అని ఒక్కసారి రిమైండ్ చేసుకోమంటే ఎవరు గుర్తొస్తారు? చూడండి, గుర్తొస్తున్నారు కదా. మనకి ఇష్టమైన టీచర్ ఎవరు గుర్తు తెచ్చుకోవడానికి కానీ ఒకళ్ళు ఇద్దరు మనకి మన మైండ్లో గుర్తొచ్చారు. ఎసాను మరి మనం 30-40 మందిని కలిసి ఉంటాం, వారిద్దరు ఎందుకు గుర్తొచ్చారు? మన జర్నీలో చాలామందిని కలిసి ఉంటాం కదా, మరి వాళ్ళు వెంటనే వాళ్ళిద్దరు ఎందుకు గుర్తొచ్చారు? వాళ్ళ ముగ్గురు ఎందుకు గుర్తొచ్చారు అంటే, వారు మన జీవితాల మీద అంత ప్రభావం చూపినట్టు వారు, మన ఎదుగుదలలో కావచ్చు, మన ఎడ్యుకేషన్లో కావచ్చు, మన మంచితనంలో కావచ్చు, అంత ప్రభావం చూపారు కాబట్టే వెంటనే వారు గుర్తొచ్చారు. ఎస్ఆర్లో అలాంటి ప్రొఫెషన్లో మనం ఉన్నాం. రేపు కొన్ని వందల మందికి మీ టీచర్ మా టీచర్ అంటే చెప్పుకోగలిగే గర్వించదగ్గ స్థాయిలో మనం టీచర్స్గా ఉన్నాం. అయితే అలాంటి టీచర్ ప్రొఫెషన్ 100% పర్ఫెక్ట్గా పనిచేయగలిగితే ఎలా ఉంటుందో 2 ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్ చెప్తాను. 2 ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్ నేను టీచర్స్ చాలామంది కలిసినప్పుడు పెద్దవారు చెప్పినటువంటి ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్. ఒకటి, బొర్రా వెంకటేశం ఐఏఎస్ గారు. బొర్రా వెంకటేశం గారు ఐఏఎస్ గారు తెలుసు కదా, మనకి గుంటూరు కలెక్టర్గా కూడా చేసేవారు. ఇప్పుడు తెలంగాణలో మంచి పోస్టులో ఉన్నారు టీచింగ్ ఫీల్డ్లో. ఆయన ఒక మాట షేర్ చేస్తారు టీచర్స్. ఏమనంటే, ఆయన ఐఏఎస్ ఆఫీసర్గా ఉండి ఒకరోజు వారి బాబు మ్యాథ్స్ చేస్తుంటే, అరే ఈ లెక్క తప్పురా అని అంట, ఈ లెక్క తప్పు అనంట. వెంటనే ఆ బుడ్డ అబ్బాయి ఏమన్నాడంటే, మా టీచర్ కంటే నీకు ఎక్కువ తెలుసా అని అంట. మా టీచర్ కంటే నీకు ఎక్కువ తెలుసా అని అంట. అంటే ఆయన షేర్ చేస్తూ అంటున్నాడు, ఒక ఐఏఎస్ ఆఫీసర్గా నేనుండి ఈ లెక్క తప్పురా అంటే అతను ఏమన్నాడు, మా టీచర్ కంటే నీకు ఎక్కువ తెలుసా అంటే టీచర్ అంటే ఎంత అభిమానం అండి. టీచర్ చెప్తే ఎలా అంటారు? అంటే అలాంటి ప్రభావం ఆ టీచర్ ఉంది. ఇంకొక వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ రోల్ మోడల్ చెప్తాను. యండమూరి వేదన గారు అందరూ తెలుసు. ఇది వినే ఉంటారు మీ అందరూ, వినని యూత్ ఎవరు ఉంటే వాళ్ళకి షేర్ చేస్తాను. ఆయన 8th క్లాస్లో ఉన్నప్పుడు వారి టీచర్ తాజ్మహల్ గురించి చెప్పారంట. తాజ్మహల్ గురించి చెప్పారు. ఇంటికి వెళ్ళినాక నైట్ ఆయనకి 2 గంటలకు తాజ్మహల్ కళ్ళకి వచ్చిందంట. ఎలాగొచ్చింది? అందంగా, చాలా బ్యూటిఫుల్గా టీచర్ గారు చెప్పినట్టు వచ్చింది. ఆయన ఆ తర్వాత రోజు అనుకున్నాడంట, ప్రేమ అంటే ఇది కావాలి, ఎంత చక్కటి ప్రేమ చిహ్నం ఏదైతుందో అక్కడ నేను మ్యారేజ్ చేసుకోగానే నా భార్యని తీసుకెళ్ళి అక్కడ ఐ లవ్ యూ చెప్పాలనుకున్నాడంట. అక్కడ చెప్పాలనుకున్నాడంట. అంటే మ్యారేజ్ అయింది, తీసుకొని వెళ్ళాడు, అక్కడికే వెళ్ళాడు. అనుకున్న ప్రకారం తీసుకొని అక్కడికి వెళ్ళి ఐ లవ్ యూ చెబుదామని వెళ్ళి కొంచెం ఆశ్చర్యంగా చూశాడంట. అక్కడ ఏమన్నా తెలుసా, మా టీచర్ చెప్పినంత అందంగా ఈ తాజ్మహల్ లేదే అని. మా టీచర్ చెప్పినంత అందంగా ఈ తాజ్మహల్ లేదని. దీని వెనక ఒక పరమార్థం చెప్పంటారా అంటే, 8వ క్లాస్ చదువుతున్న ఒక అబ్బాయికి ఒక టీచర్ పాఠం చెప్తే పెళ్ళైన తర్వాత పారిని తీసుకొని అక్కడికి వెళ్ళి చూసి మా టీచర్ చెప్పినంత అందంగా ఈ తాజ్మహల్ లేదే అని అనుకున్నాడంటే ఆ టీచర్ ఎంత గొప్ప టీచర్ అండి. ఆ టీచర్ ఎంత గొప్ప టీచర్, ఎంత ప్రభావితం చూపుంటుంది ఆ మనుషుల మీద. నిజంగా అలాంటి టీచర్లు ఉండబట్టే ఈరోజు ఇలాంటి గొప్ప వ్యక్తులందరూ వచ్చున్నారు. వారు రోల్ మోడల్స్గా ఉన్నారు. మనందరికీ రోల్ మోడల్స్గా మన ముందు కూర్చొని ఉన్నారు, ముందున్న వాళ్ళు కూడా. కానీ మనం ఇప్పుడు లెర్నింగ్ స్టేజ్లో ఉన్నాం. దయచేసి ఏదైతే నేర్చుకున్నామో దాన్ని సరైన విధానంలో కనుక ఇంప్లిమెంట్ చేస్తే, ఇంత కష్టపడి ఏర్పాటు చేసే సదస్సు ఇది ఆషామాషిగా చేసింది కాదు. 2 days మనం నేర్చుకున్నాం. మీకు కూడా ప్రత్యేక ధన్యవాదాలు తెలియజేస్తూ, ఏదైతే నేర్చుకున్నామో దాన్ని ఇంప్లిమెంట్ చేసే విధానంలో పర్ఫెక్ట్గా చేయాలని మనస్ఫూర్తిగా కోరుకుంటూ, సైకాలజిస్టులు ఎవరుంటే వాళ్ళకి వచ్చిన విజ్ఞప్తి ఏంటంటే, సైకాలజిస్టులు ఎంత పవిత్రమైన వృత్తిగా భావిస్తారు. పవిత్రం ఎందుకంటే ఎంతో వాళ్ళ అవసరం ఇప్పుడు ఫ్యూచర్లో ఎంతో అవసరం ఉంది. కానీ కొన్ని విషయాల్లో నేర్చుకున్న దాన్ని ఇంప్లిమెంట్ చేయమంటే ఎక్కడో రాంగ్ స్టెప్ కొంతమంది తెలియని అవగాహన